Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm here. And today we're gonna be talking about skincare. Specifically, we're gonna be going over the top 5 skincare myths that you still believe. Now, I've been a licensed esthetician for 12 years. I've worked in the skincare industry for 17 years. So let's just say I have seen it all. I have heard it all, and I'm gonna go over the top 5 most common things that I hear people doing or thinking that they should do because they think it's helping their skin, but it's actually hurting their skin. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, first up, we have number 1, oily skin doesn't need moisturizer. Now, this is so untrue. This is like the biggest thing that I hear people with oily skin doing. Because people with oily skin tend to feel like, if they put moisturizer on their skin, it's just gonna add more oiliness to their skin. But what people don't realize is when you skip moisturizer, your skin produces more oil. So it's kind of like, if you skip a meal, you're not eating enough, right? Your body starts to think that you're starving it, so it's gonna make you hungrier. That's what happens with your skin too. So if you skip moisturizer, your skin is gonna start to produce more oil because it thinks that it needs it. So it's really important for people with oily skin to use moisturizer because it helps to balance out your skin's oil production. What you need to look for though is something lightweight that's non-comedogenic. Comedogenic means it's gonna clog your pores. So you want something that's lightweight that won't clog your pores. And an example of this would be something like a gel moisturizer. Gel moisturizers tend to be a little bit more lightweight. You could also use like a lotion-based moisturizer. It really depends on the formulation and the ingredients. There are some lotions that are lightweight and there are some gels that are super heavy. So you really have to read the ingredients, know what you're looking for and see how it works with your skin. But never skip moisturizer because you have oily skin. Never skip moisturizer because you think it's gonna help your skin. Never skip moisturizer because you think it's gonna make your skin worse. You need to use a moisturizer. Everyone needs to use a moisturizer. Myth number 2, natural ingredients are always safer. Now, this is another huge thing that I hear people doing. People think that if it's natural, it's safer, it's better for your skin, it's gonna be less irritating. And yes, some natural ingredients are great for your skin. Like I said before, natural does not mean better. Yes, it might be more natural, but that doesn't mean it's better for your skin. A lot of natural things can be very irritating to the skin. For example, lemon juice. Lemon juice is very high in acid and can be very irritating to the skin. You may have seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people are using lemon juice as a skin lightener or for acne and stuff like that. And yes, there are some studies that show that lemon juice can be helpful in those things. But you have to remember, when you go to a dermatologist or an esthetician, we have safe, tested formulations that we use that work. We don't just come up with our own stuff. A lot of times what people do when they're trying to use natural remedies for their skin is they come up with their own stuff. They do their own research. They do their own little experiment on their face and then they post it online. And well, that's great. It's not always the best idea because you don't know if it's safe. You don't know if it's gonna be irritating. And I will tell you this, if you want to find something that works, something that's actually going to help with whatever skin concern you're trying to target, go to a dermatologist or an esthetician. Find something that's already been formulated, already been tested, proven to work. Don't waste your time doing your own experiments at home. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know how it's gonna affect your skin. You don't know if it's gonna make your skin worse. And also, a lot of times when you're using these natural remedies, you don't know if it's pure. You don't know if it's being diluted. You don't know what you're putting on your skin. So don't think that just because something is natural that it's better for your skin. It might be, but it also might not be. Third up, we have you only need sunscreen when it's sunny. This is so untrue. You need sunscreen every single day, no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's sunny, cloudy, rainy. Doesn't matter if you're inside by the window. You need sunscreen every single day. UV rays are present year-round. They are so strong. They can penetrate through clouds. They can penetrate through windows. There is no excuse to not wear sunscreen. And yes, you can get a sunburn when you're inside by the window. I've seen it happen before. So please, please, please wear sunscreen every single day. It is the #1 anti-aging product you can possibly use. It is the most important step in your skincare routine. Please, please, please wear sunscreen every single day, no matter what. Even if you're inside by the window, even if it's cold, even if it's cloudy, it doesn't matter. Just put sunscreen on. It takes 2 seconds. Moving on to #4, we have the more you wash, the clearer your skin. Now, this is another huge misconception. I hear this all the time, especially with people who have acne. People think that if they wash their face 5, 6, 7 times a day, it's gonna help their acne. What people don't realize is when you wash your face, you're stripping away the natural oils from your skin. So if you have dry skin and you're washing it a bunch, it's gonna strip away all of the oils and it's gonna cause your skin to become even drier, even more inflamed. The same thing goes for people with oily skin. Yes, you want to wash your face to remove the excess oil, but when you wash your face too much, it starts to trigger inflammation. When your skin is inflamed, it starts to produce more oil. And yes, you can wash your face more than once a day. A lot of times I recommend people washing their face once in the morning and once at night, but it really depends on your skin type and what you're doing throughout the day. So if you're working out or getting sweaty, you might want to wash your face a second time. But in general, you don't need to wash your face more than 2 times a day. And I will tell you this, I have seen people wash their face 10, 15 times a day. And let me tell you, it is not helping their acne. It is not helping their skin. It is making their skin worse, so please listen to your skin. If your skin is telling you it's dry, it's irritated, it's inflamed, stop washing it so much. Just cleanse it once in the morning, once at night, and see if your skin improves. And if it does, then you'll know that you are washing your face too much. And last but not least, we have #5, expensive skincare equals better skincare. Another huge misconception that I hear all the time. People think that if it's expensive, it must be good, right? It must work. The truth is there are so many drugstore brands that are just as good as the high-end department store brands. Like I said before, it's not about the price tag. It's not about the packaging. It's about the ingredients. What are you putting on your skin? Does it work? Is it proven to work? Is it gonna be good for your skin? Is it gonna be irritating? That's what you need to focus on. So don't think that just because something is expensive that it's gonna be better for your skin. It might be, it might work, but it also might not. There are so many drugstore brands that are just as good as the expensive ones. So don't waste your money on something that's super expensive just because you think it's gonna be better for your skin. You might want to try the drugstore first and see if it works for you. So those are the top 5 skincare myths that I still hear people believing. Did you guys know these? Which one did you believe until now? Let me know in the comments down below. Want part 2? I've got 5 more that I didn't even get to talk about yet. So if you want to see part 2, let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys next time. Bye!